This is going to be a live tarot reading. We're just going to see what's up. I'm just going to kind of do whatever the hell I want to do. And just play around. Just kind of play. See what catches my eye. Read from that. Got some scry scrolls here. See what's up with these. What do you think? This to me looks like a bat sleeping upside down in a cave. You guys see that? Two eyes, two ears, little legs. Yeah, I see a bat hanging upside down, sleeping. There might be, you might be in a little bit of a hibernation period. You know, bats are just nocturnal, whereas we're diurnal. So they're awake when we're asleep and vice versa. But I feel like there's something about energy sleeping here with the bat. Something's in a little bit of a freeze right now. Let's see what's up with that for you. Got the Oracle of Destiny here. This is a palmistry deck. Let's see what's up. I hope you like Pokemon Lo-Fi. That's what we're working with today. Alright, if you're just joining, we've got a little bit of a sleepy energy here with the bat. I don't know if you guys see a bat here. Sleeping upside down from the ceiling of a cave, little bat. There's some energy here which is in a little bit of a freeze. Not a long time. It's just like when you're up during the day, you're like, why isn't this energy up with me? Why isn't it supporting what I'm doing? Why isn't it showing up? And there's something about it being asleep when you're awake and awake when you're asleep. Let's see. The sun upside down. The sun upside down. There's something, you know, with bats being nocturnal, there's something about like, there's an energy you're trying to access and you're trying to do it during your waking day. But that's not when the veil is thin, which I think is what's important for you here. It might be like, maybe this is even something that you only feel brave enough to address, talk about, think about in daylight hours. But it's something that is only or most accessible at night. Possibly even very late at night. You know, they call it the witching hour for a reason. Magic comes out at night. Magic comes out at night. Okay, let's see what else. What else for you guys? From the Oracle of Destiny. Heart. I feel like you're realizing something about your desires late at night. Something that lights you up with the heart on fire here. Something that you're really passionate about. You know when you're up late at night and you're like, oh gosh, I'm talking nonsense now. You might not be. You might be talking complete sanity. Hardness. I feel like there's something about this passion you're discovering in the witching hours late at night. Something about this is revealing part of your shadow. Maybe an energy that you've even scapegoated or said, like, you have no place in my repertoire, like, it's always you getting me into trouble. Some big aspect of the shadow. Or some predilection of the shadow, but this thing, whatever it is, helps you to overcome some obstacles in your path. Helps you to climb this mountain. We're paired with our shadows for a reason. They have things to show us, and sometimes they can be our ticket out of a slog, an uphill slog. They can show you a shortcut, a more nimble-footed path that you couldn't have traversed on your own. Yeah. I feel like maybe one more card from this Oracle of Destiny for you. It's this one. Brill. With the finger positioning, the mudra kind of feel. And with the grayness of the hand, it's like, are you spellcasting with the dead? Yes. I don't know how. I don't know why. I don't know why your shadow is taking you there. But you're spellcasting. It's either the dead or like a bit of a macabre, or like a dark goddess kind of energy. Hecate kind of vibes. A dark goddess of magic, or a dead energy. Dead. I just mean not currently incorporated, that knows some magic. Yeah, seems about right. Interesting energy, guys. I don't know, maybe get you some details about this or some possible advice. Yeah. I hear you, Teresa. It's easier. It's easier late at night when the other energies have gone to sleep to actually hear the whisperings of spirit. Let's see. Aladdin at the mouth of the cave. Ooh. So this is an energy of potential. But when Aladdin enters the cave, he's entering a place of tremendous magic, but he's also being used by Jafar. He's being tricked a little bit. This card can come out to say that some deals that seem too good to be true actually are. Or that there is a lack of reciprocity in something that you're trying to do. Like, Aladdin is pure of heart, and that's what allows him to enter the cave. I would just be cautious with this energy because there could be an energy hitching a ride that gets access to things through you because of your pure heart that it couldn't otherwise get. This is nothing to be worried about, nothing to be paranoid about, because with this kind of energy, whether it's related to this or not, with this kind of energy, the mask always slips. So just wait for it to slip, and then you'll see it for what it is. Believe it when the mask slips as well. Yeah. Who are the Jafars around you, and how do you know? It also comes out to say that there's maybe a big risk that could pay off. But just to watch your back. It works out in the end for Aladdin, even though he was used in that situation. It also gives him access to magic that he wouldn't have had before in the form of the genie. And that works out well because of his compassion. And the magic carpet, which transports him to completely different places. That was card number 13, by the way. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna do a little bit of an energetic reset, I think. I'm gonna pull from the Modern Witch Tarot. This is a beautiful deck, very similar to the Smith-Waite. A lot of people call the Smith-Waite the Rider-Waite. The Rider is the company, and Waite, Arthur Waite, is the guy who commissioned the artist, Smith, to create the cards. I prefer to call him Smith-Waite, because it's all her art. It's all her art. Let's see what we got here. The Devil, Death, and the Seven of Pentacles. Don't panic, guys, don't panic. We fear the devil coming out, but often the devil was already there. And this card comes out to say the devil is getting exposed or recognizing. Yeah, I feel like the recognition of a devil energy in your life is leading to a fruitful rebirth with death and the Seven of Pentacles. But often when these things happen, we focus a lot on the devil and the death. I'm a Scorpio, so this death rebirth energy, I know to embrace that. I'm not scared of that. But we can get really caught up in this part of it because it can feel heavy. No one likes having these devils around. And even the death can be quite painful. Even if it's an easy one, there can still be grief. Even if your new life is so much better than your old life, you can still grieve the old life. It was familiar, and familiarity. Feels safe. It feels good in that sense. So good news is fruitful future. Grain of salt, it might take a minute. No one likes to hear that, especially this woman in the Seven of Pentacles card, but she's got all of this beauty flourishing around her. She's just a little impatient about it coming to harvest season, full fruition. Let's see what else we can get you in terms of, this can just be to let us know, hey, there's a bit of a waiting period ahead. You might feel a little bit impatient. And you might feel like I went through the devil. I identified the devil and I transmuted it with the death. I'm in this new life. What gives? Why the wait period? Maybe we can get you something about that, or about some advice in the meantime. If you guys are new here, welcome. I usually do some longer form tarot readings and some one-card pulls. Try to do those most days. Don't typically do lives, but just playing around. All right, let's see. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, man. I mean, whatever you're waiting on is going to be worth it. Like, if we're in the Seven of Pentacles energy, we would expect to have to work through the 8, 9, 10 page. You go through the whole gamut before we can get to the Queen. But that's a very masculine assumption, right? A very action-oriented assumption. It's important here that it's the Queen of Pentacles. The Divine Feminine can be a shortcut here. Energetically. It still might take some time, but you can relax into Queen of Pentacles energy from the Seven of Pentacles. So the difference here is between a patient, faithful, fecund confidence and an impatient watching the pot so it can never boil kind of mentality. I think the difference here is in their mentality and in how they're viewing energy working. Let's see if this deck has anything else to say about this. Page of Wands. So what do you do as the Queen of Pentacles when you know that this new and fruitful venture, this new and fruitful life is in the works, and that you're energetically bringing it in? You don't have to do a bunch of action. You just have to relax into the divine feminine, magnetize and receive, and remain optimistic about energy moving quickly when you slow down. That's what you're doing. But you might still have a little bit of like masculine energy that you don't know where to put. Like, yeah, but I'm like antsy. What do I do in the meantime, right? I know this is in the works. I know it in my heart. I have faith in it. In the meantime, you're exploring new terrain as a beginner or with fresh eyes. The Page of Wands looks to new horizons with the beginner's mindset, an exploratory mindset, but also a passion. If it's about travel, which it sometimes is, this is going to places that you feel excited to go to, not just like fitting places into an itinerary. This is exploring places that you're curious about, that you're even maybe intuitively guided to. You know, a lot of intuition speaks through our highest excitement, and the wands speak about passion. So this is following your highest excitement and your passion in the meantime, while you've got this Queen of Pentacles energy cooking. I feel like maybe one more card from this deck. Five of Pentacles. So this is a word of caution as you move forward, just to remember that this is what will, like, look at the environment that she's in here. How warm, how passionate, how fiery, versus the cold and the damp and the doom and the gloom of the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is like feeling lack, poverty mindset, casting forward into the future from a place of fear. And you know that the irony of the card is, as it was originally conceived, is like they're walking by a church, and it was originally set in like medieval, it looks like medieval times, right? And they could use all the help they could get, and there's a warm church filled with people who are sworn to help people who need help, but they don't see the help that's right there in front of them. They don't see the abundance. And it doesn't have to be so medieval as all that. It's just like choose the passion and the optimism and the adventure over seeing things through the eyes of fear and lack and catastrophizing and casting forward about everything that can go wrong, or seeing only the lack of resources. sometimes your intuition can push you to do something that seems on paper kind of crazy, right? Based on the resources that you have. But sometimes if you do that crazy thing, if you take that first step, you encounter the person, the thing, the inner knowing or insight that brings the resources you need. And sometimes it's energetic. You just need it to be in a different place, if not physically, then, you know, mentally, and you'll be guided there. Yeah. All right, that's a complete reading, everybody. That's a wrap on that one. Let's see what else we got for you. If you're still sticking around, if you're dropping in to say hi. Hope you're having a great Saturday night where I am. Sunday morning maybe for you. Wherever you're at. Welcome. Yeah, okay. We're going to do the Intuition Oracle. Some beautiful art on these cards. Whoa, that was fast. Spectrum, card number 51. Man, you've got range. You are where the land meets the sea. Huh. Your energy is very soft, but you're an acknowledgement of the full gamut of your humanity, of your skills and your abilities. It's like you could be fierce and cruel. Like that's in your color palette, but you don't choose it. You choose this soft, pink, heart chakra energy. That's beautiful. Now let's see what the Intuition Oracle has to say about this card. The Spectrum. Maybe you're on the spectrum. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. The art of the matter and the heart of the matter. I think with these colors, we're maybe going to do the heart of the matter. No one wants to be prejudged, the root of the word prejudice. Prejudice is an inaccurate, faulty, and ultimately dangerous tool of those too lazy, too frightened, or too unintelligent to wait until they have gotten to know the human being whom they are most often wrongly prejudging. Whew. Feels like the authors had a specific axe to grind with this one. Those who allow their prejudices to infect their thoughts and actions do not realize the disservice they do to themselves, as well as the object of their prejudices. So someone is misjudging a book by its cover. I don't feel like it's you. Not when you have this this range, this aura with all the colors. I feel like you know every flavor of being a human being and choose the beautiful, loving ones. Maybe someone is prejudging you, or they are prejudging your choices or your situation. I always feel that, not always, but prejudice towards another person is typically due to like a lack of experience. embodied experience. So were they depicted in the same way, they might have just like a fraction of the full color palette that you have, and that represents their experiences. It's all they've known, or it's all they've chosen to focus on, which is, either way, kind of sad for them. They are, in that sense, a limited being, which is why I think you choose to approach them with patience. I mean, you don't let them tell you what's up, because you're the one who knows what's up. You've seen it all. But neither do you meet their, you see these two fists heading towards each other. Neither do you meet their resistance with resistance, right? You're just flowing. You're flowing under, you're flowing over, you're flowing around. That's what the best martial artists do, right? Like, that's what martial arts are designed to do, is to use the force of the other person against them, or to completely avoid it altogether. There's no better teacher than someone you throw a punch at, and without hurting you at all, you wind up on the ground. They haven't hurt you, they've just taught you a lesson. And there's no malice in it. Only empathy, and if it's charged with any other emotion, compassion, maybe a little bit of pity. How did you get this kind? I think people sometimes wonder that about us, and don't realize the full range of experiences that we've had, of every flavor, of every color, of every stripe. They think they don't see the shadow. They think if you're this sweet, if you're this kind, you must be naive, or life hasn't been as hard on you as it has been on me. And that's not the truth. Life has been just as hard on you as it has been on them, if not more so, for you to have this full gamut of experiences, both what we would label as positive and what we would label as negative. But the difference is the choices you've made after having these experiences. You've chosen wisdom and grace, kindness and faith. And they've chosen fear and lack, self-protection, anger, discontent, dis-ease. Bummer for them, you know? The good thing is, though, we can make a different choice at any time. Hopefully they do. And hopefully you dodging out of the way and them landing on their own ass is what helps to show them, gosh, I gotta make some different choices. I'm just gonna keep winding up on the floor here. At the very least, I don't mess with them again, right? And that's great. That's a start. All right, let's see. Wisdom from the Epics of Hind, I think. I'm going to do a lot of different decks. These are some stories from India, from the Hindu tradition, with a little lesson to teach from each. Let's see what this is. Is this, do a little spread. Annapurna's nourishment. Mandodari's love. Kunti's motherhood. I don't know why I said it like that. Kunti's motherhood. There we go. Got sand. Got a beach. Got fish. Got a beach. I feel like Gaia wants you with your toes in the sand. Somewhere she can nurture you. Somewhere you can feel where the elements collide, where the water meets the land, where the sky meets the sand. Somewhere you feel calm, but like you can self-express. Somewhere you can take the time to look at the moon at night. Leisure time. All right, check this out. Check this out. This is gnarly. Do you see the crown chakra halos on all three of these women? And do you remember what you've got going on? This crown chakra energy is wild. So it's like when you are in this place, most likely in nature, with your toes in the sand, grounded to Mother Earth, somewhere where you feel just like abundant, bountiful beach vacation energy. I feel like you're going to be able to receive some major downloads, like something is coming through your crown chakra in a major way, or you are growing your light. Yeah, I'm just seeing like crown chakra explosion. Huh. I feel like this is in a way that's going to help integrate something about the way you project out into the world, something about your ego identity. This could be an integration of like you could be a very spiritual person, but that energy sort of stays up here, like it hasn't met with the ground in the middle fully, and in an embodied way become more permanently integrated as a circuit. Gosh, that's so cool. There's something about the sun and the moon as well. Could even be like an integration of masculine and feminine energies, but every single one of these cards has a heavenly body involved. You could be getting light, like receiving light codes in this space, in this place, in this receptive mode of being. Look, if this is like a beach vacation destination, you might think, okay, I just need to go there, right? I'll go there and that will show me exactly what to do. But it's not just the beach vacation location. It's also the attitude of being on a beach vacation that is very important for this divine feminine energy to be able to come through, for you to be relaxed enough, engaged in leisure and pleasure enough for your crown chakra to absolutely explode in the way that it wants to. Huh. This is wild, guys. If you're like, Sam, I can't go on a beach vacation right now, I would first off consider, is that true? Is that really true? If it is, and it very much will be for some people, how can you build in time in nature, connecting with Mother Earth, with Gaia? And how can you, like, where can you go that your crown chakra can absolutely explode, where you can become this big funnel for light, spiritual light? Consider that and be guided by your intuition, because your highest self knows where to take you and how to facilitate this. So ask for help with it as well. Yeah. Anything else on this one? What do we want? One of these? All right, this is a Tarot of the Divine. I feel like there's maybe one card from here that might add a little something something to this reading. What's this one? 9 of Coins. Oh, damn, guys. He's on a beach again. Coast of Thailand? I think that's where they have these rock formations that stick directly up from the sea. Super spectacular. Little yellow bird with the solar plexus energy again. There's nothing more abundant than a huge piece of melon. Is he gonna eat it with his hands? I hope so. I love Thai food. Maybe this is someplace, maybe you're like, ah, Sam, I don't know, I need a first clue. Where has a beach and food that you enjoy? Maybe head there. You know, sometimes our stomach knows before we know. Yeah, just a lot of green, verdant energy. I feel like whatever comes of this crown chakra activation, these light code downloads, whatever you got going on in this outdoor natural environment, it's going to lead to some abundance for you. He's not only holding half a watermelon, all of these pentacles down here are carved into just like a bounty of watermelons. Looks like people down below are asking for general reading. You're in the right place. This is a general reading. I think we've sort of wrapped that one up, so we're going to start a new one. If there's something in particular you would like out of this reading, this is live, so I'm just playing around. We're doing whatever. If there's something in particular you'd like, channel it to me. Let me know. With your mind, with your psychic powers. Something about sports? About golf, maybe? What's going on, guys? Thinking about golf? Alright, which decks? Crystals? Chakras. Yeah. I think we're also going to use some D&D cards just for funsies. They're spell cards for Dungeons and Dragons. So they do share some interesting things with us. If you're joining for the first time, oh my gosh, welcome. Welcome to Bolt from the Blue. This is a tarot channel. But sometimes I just channel stuff. Sometimes we read with some weird divinatory tools that aren't the tarot. But it allows me to get some interesting messages that we couldn't have otherwise pulled through. If you don't do your own divination, today's a great day to start. If you don't start today, tomorrow's a great day to start. If not tomorrow, you've got the rest of your life to do divination. And you should. What do we got? Solar plexus affirmation. I honor the power within me. I honor myself. I love that. Sometimes we can think of the solar plexus as kind of an egoic energy, but it's really like how does the highest self shine through you, through the fractal that is you, and what you love and your experiences? Because those are important to what both lights you up and will light up the collective with your authenticity. It's really about authenticity. I honor the power within me. I honor myself. All right, let's get some spell cards. Earthbind. Yellow strips of magical energy loop around one creature within range. An airborne creature affected by this spell descends at 60 feet per round until it reaches the ground where the spell ends. Earthbind. Are animals talking to you about about how to honor yourself, about how to self-express in more authentic ways. What are animals saying to you? Earthbind. This could be birds. And you're bringing that energy down to earth. These messages that they're giving you. It could also be angels, but you know. Birds would be cool. This one? Okay, what do we got? We got two stuck together. I'll take both. Create bonfire and pyrotechnics. So, fire? I honor the power within me, I honor myself. Card number 42. Are you super psychic and an animal's trying to tell you something but you disbelieve it? Are they trying to tell you about a fire? What's that, girl? Fire in the barn? Could be a Lassie situation. But I think more likely they're trying to tell you what lights you up. What you're passionate about, maybe. All right, let's see. Create bonfire. You create a bonfire on ground that you can see within range. Until the spell ends, the bonfire fills a 5-foot cube. Any creature in the bonfire space when you cast the spell must succeed on a dexterity throw. Pyrotechnics. 2. These cards we got 202. Second level transmutation. Choose an area of flame that you can see and that can fit within a 5-foot cube. Why everybody trying to put fire in cubes? You can extinguish the fire in that area and you create either fireworks or smoke. If you create fireworks, the target explodes with a dazzling display of colors. If you create smoke, then thick black smoke spreads out from the target in a 20-foot radius, moving around corners. The area of the smoke is heavily obscured. I feel like this is you might be trying to solve a problem from too high a chakra, like in a spiritual way. And it's always great to try to change the energy first. That's the room of cause. So if you're doing that, that's great. However, there's something about, like, you sort of know what to do. There's something about your experiences with the solar plexus. I honor the power within me. I honor myself. It's something about like 1044 where I am. You know how to bring this through and out and express it. You know how to bring this energy down to earth through you and express it out. And what you can either do, it's like maybe a little bit of a shapeshifter energy. You can like you have this fire, this create bonfire. You have a fire that is trying to be contained within like a restricted area. And the divine is trying to say, like, you can't, like, this energy we're channeling through you, through your self-expression, through your solar plexus, through the fractal of your vessel and all of your experiences, through your uniqueness. It can't be contained in this little container. It's gonna get out. Like, this fire is gonna spread. So you have to decide, is it just gonna make smoke, or is it gonna make a fireworks display? And I think you decide that by deciding how you channel it through, like what you pour this energy into, how you self-express. The smoke is interesting because that feels like, why are you making all this smoke when you can make a fireworks display? One that celebrates you and your authenticity and your uniqueness, and one that lights up other people's eyes when they see it, of like, whoa, I didn't even know that was possible. You know, it's amazing to watch a fireworks display. But with the smoke, it's like, if you don't choose for it to be a big fireworks display, and you might not want that, you might be like, Sam, I'm not trying to like make a whole show of it, like this kind of body language, like, no, I don't want it to be a fireworks display, like this burning flame inside of me, I would rather like keep it in, you know, keep it in the solar plexus. And they're like, you can do that, but this smoke, like if you try to put it out or not allow it to spread, the smoke might choke you out. Like, this is an energy that needs to move. I heard someone say earlier today, would you want a peacock to hide its feathers because it's too extravagant? Like, would you want a peacock to be self-conscious about being a peacock and like hide behind a bush? Nah, you don't want that. If you hold this energy, this burning flame, let it out. Let it be a fireworks display that dazzles even you. Yeah. That's beautiful. You guys are beautiful. I think there's a degree to which this happens with everyone. And so many people are walking out smothering the flame inside of their solar plexus, the flame of their authenticity and the way that it wants to come through in the world, that they are surrounded by this smoke, this miasma. And then they're like, why does no one ever see me? It's because they're surrounded in smoke. Like, they can't be seen in the way that the divine wants them to be seen. It's really just about choosing yourself. I honor the power within me. I honor myself. Because when you choose yourself to do this kind of self-expression, this fireworks display, you choose the divine. It makes God, Spirit, Source so happy when you choose to be what you are authentically supposed to be, meant to be, created to be, if you like. When you choose your authenticity, you choose the divine. Cool. Anything else here? Neat. All right, guys, that was a lot of fun. Thank you for joining me. If you tuned in, thank you for bringing your beautiful energy. And yeah, I've got some one card pulls coming in the next few days, and some full-length readings. Thanks to everyone who commented below. It was great to have you all here. And I look forward to seeing your comments on the longer videos. It's so special to me that you take the time to let me know how these have landed in your world. I love connecting with you all, so thank you. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.